Trip.
Yeah.
She don't need me being on here. She don't want to look at me anyway, so.
You ain't got your strap laying in front of you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we will go for a walk in the city, and well, it's a pity that at the moment
Sunday morning, we're walking through town. That's our gang. One of the streets here in Madrid. We're touring the city. This is on Sunday morning, so there ain't very many people out. There's our leader for the day. Yeah, it is.
people are coming here.
Church right here is built in the 10th century. It's a Catholic church, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You talking about that stuff up there?
Oh my goodness.
That's on now. Fine looking car. It's a Opel. First time I've seen one of them in a long time.
No, good.
Opel.
Opel.
Some of the automobiles over here.
I have no idea what.
Yeah.
Jackson money.
She's calling police. This is the whole city. This is one of the streets down through here.
Pick it out because it will work. It doesn't work. It's there, and the highway was at the north side over there. So here.
Oh, Okinawa. But that's the only door.
What's the name of this place? What's the name of this place?
This is the Music.
Music?
Music.
Second largest cemetery.
Yeah, military. Killed in World War II.
Music. I was Holland.
What was down with
That was music. Where he's from.
M-U-S-I?
M-U-S-S.
The few ladies that were on the bus had copies of them. Or kids.
This is called music. We pronounce it H and you pronounce it K. We say
Pronounce. Hey, Harry. Pronounce the name of this place.
Mark Raten. Mark Raten, that's the name of this little village. And the cemetery is called after.
Past your nose, you can't.
We're back in
You
Belgium
get it
now.
past your nose, you can
You
taste
see,
it.
it is again a beautiful clear day again, eh? Look at you right, a beautiful valley, eh? The valley of Auville. Of the a bit slow. And that's the cemetery of Horace Chappelle. My brother is buried. That's the American War Cemetery of Horace in the sea. On the left. And again, the beautiful grass fields.
Cemetery.
When they start leaving, gotta miss some. Men want the women.
Lean forward a little bit, right?
When they're growing up.
Hi.
New neighbor. So we are on 1,800 feet above the sea level now, and we saw it already on the trip to Germany on Friday. But you can see it can be very, very cold here. I told you, but especially the wind they make it very. Some beach hedges last Friday, but now we shall see much higher ones. And I told you some of these hedges that are a few hundred years old, and they only have them raised once a year. They grow very slowly, and that's beech trees. See it on the right, they start to be green now. The new leaf come on the hedges. Lovely houses, beautiful houses, but a beautiful area where we drive through. Look the half-timber houses, look the hedges on the left, and later on the right, everywhere you look. All those high hedges in the front of the houses. In front of you. Beautiful here, eh? And look the half-timber houses. And look at the left in the valley. That's the valley of the Ruhr again. That's where we're going in later on. And also Moncha was situated in the small stream, or the valley of the small stream, the Ruhr. When you left. Looks a little bit like the Black Forest over here. Eh? I never be there, but looks like. Of course I was there. It's not so far from here. Eh? If you drive 4 hours from Maastricht, you'll be in the Black Forest. Look what a high hedge in front. Look, now you can see very clear with the leaves. There's a real wall what you see. You not see in front of you on the left? Keep that wind from the houses.
How do they ever get that pruned up?
Only once a year, but they use a ladder. Look, all the dandelions. Yeah, sometimes deer cross here, and sometimes deer ask the way how they have to walk. Yeah, very, very sweet deer here.
We don't have to cow like that.
Look here, the flowers between the trees on the right, the white, we call it snow clucks, you see? Anemones, anemone, we call it anemone. On the right, see? And forget-me-nots. Don't forget these. How you call them? Don't forget these. Don't forget me nuts. You turn the words around. We do it. We are the Chinese people of Europe. different colors of
Color.
shades.
Shades.
All different.
Shades of green.
Oh, shades of green. Oh. About 15 minutes and then we get off the bus. There are a lot of walking roads over here, of course, where the people can walk in the forest, and the Germans, they do that a lot and often. And always on a lot of places on the walking routes you find little chapels, and if the people pass the chapels, then they go in, they burn a candle, and then they go further. A little further you can see a chapel. I hope the door is open, then you can see the candles in the chapel burning. On the left, a small stream, that's the Ruhr. Eh? You see the river Ruhr comes from Belgium, straight from the lakes what we saw on Friday, you know, with the boats. And they use the water for drinking water, I told you, with the boats where they have an electric engine. That's the same stream here. And now around the bend, on your left, you see that the chapel. I hope the door is open. Yeah. On your left, then you see the candles, look. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. And if you look now to your right, you see all these little plants between the trees. That's all blackberries. Here. The green stuff you see on the ground, it's all blackberries, and they pick them in August and they make that blackberry cake then, eh? And blackberry ice cream. Yeah, all the grass too now, eh? You raise the grass.
Cut the grass.
Cut the grass. Oh, cut the grass.
Trim the trees, cut the grass.
Castle of Moncho is used as a youth hostel. Then the city have was very well known for the textile industry. And there was a man he called Scheibel. He escaped from another part of Germany, and the 7 officers of the armies of the Germans, they stay here for a holiday in this little, was a sort of resort, or what you call that, eh? Then the streets are very, very narrow. Many years ago we drove with our coaches through the streets, and I've seen some people standing in the front of the show windows then on the sidewalk. They have to go into the shop, otherwise we don't get past. So narrow streets there, and then of course they say this is too dangerous with all the coaches through the streets. We forbid this coaches going to the streets anymore. Only cars that can drive through it. And also that they want to close it for the traffic. They want to make a whole policing of it. Then the 4 specialties. One specialty is the local beer. Tastes delicious. That's the beer, the Veldsquel. Then you have the trout, you have the Moncho Addiction, that's a sort of a cream cake, and of course the Kloosterlikör and the trout. On the right you can see a lake, and the lake is formed by a little stream, and that's not the river Ruhr, that's the river Pearlbach, the Pearl Stream. They built a dam in the river, and of course they use also this water for drinking water. Now, you want to say something about the restaurant, or what you can eat?
Okay. Now, there is one restaurant in particular that Harry and I recommend. Now, I have to be honest with you, the main reason why I recommend it is that it's the only restaurant I've eaten in Munchau, and the reason why that is because I enjoy it so much every week that I just go back. There are other restaurants in Munchau. Some of them take credit cards. The one that we're recommending does not. However, the one that we're recommending does take any money. It takes the Belgian franc, it takes the Deutschmark, of course, being in Germany, it takes the guilder, it takes American dollars. and it's very, very good. This is the place that has the apple strudel that I've been oohing and eyeing about, and you got to understand that I don't even like apple strudel. First 5 or 6 times that I was here, I wouldn't eat it because I just as a rule do not like apple strudel, but then someone kind of forced me to try it, and I loved it. It's absolutely fabulous. The raspberry cake is very good. They have bratwurst with sauerkraut and potato salad here. They've got frankfurters with potato salad here. Just very, very good food. However, you've got to keep in mind that if a lot of people go into this one particular restaurant, it's going to take some time. I don't want you to get frustrated. I don't want you to get angry. It takes time, you know, if a lot of people go in at the same time, it takes time to get your food, and it takes time then to pay, you know, to get the woman there so that you can pay her. That's just the nature of the beast. So if your primary goal is to shop here today, you know, you need to keep that in mind, that if you go and you sit down and
I want to get a picture of that sign, what I'm wanting. This is the city of Munchau, Germany. Sitting right down in a hole.
On the right, there he is. And on your left, on the left, you see.
tank trap. A tank trap. It's you know, the Germans put it up. Exactly. Oh, right.
Hotel where we stayed, we're getting ready to leave. We'll be leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning. This is some of the ruins here in Hockenberg. This is the street our motel's on. We live right up the way here. Bob and I out looking around. There's a motel we're in. Dining room and see our car. I'm standing out on the sidewalk.